The first ever Physical Disability Rugby League World Cup is going to take place later this year in Warrington at the same time as the Men's, Women's and Wheelchair World Cups. The four nations taking part are England, Wales, New Zealand and Australia, and tonight we've been given the honour of conducting the official draw for that tournament.
Oh.
Rylan, were you a rugby boy at school?
I knew a few. No. I actually, my secondary school was actually a rugby school.
Right.
So we were forced to play rugby against my will, I might add.
Yeah.
So from like year 7 till 9, I had to play rugby and everyone was like, Clarky, Clarky. And I was like, oh. And people used to throw the ball at me on my team. I used to catch the ball, hand it to the other team and then lay on the floor with my hands on my head. And then they knew not to throw it to Clarky no more.
OK, so that's a no.
At least you caught it.
The Physical Disability Rugby League trophy is here in the studio, but before we do the draw, I have to make myself available for a team. Because technically, I'm eligible for England and Australia.
Oh.
Now, England coach and former England international Sean Briscoe is here tonight. And it's weird because he's also one of my mates. And I don't want to let him down, but Sean said to me, he said, basically, you have to decide whether you want to play for Australia or win the World Cup.
So, are you eligible because you're born in Australia, but you got like an English-made leg?
I literally have a foot in both camps. There are also players here from the England and Wales teams in the studio. So it's time now. This is time for me to just declare which team I'm going to make myself available for, and I'm going to do it in the time-honoured English tradition of sticking a flare in my arse. But being the last leg, it's a prosthetic. Sorry, did you want an actual flare in my actual arse? OK, here we go. This is the moment I'm going to declare for... It's got a little spicy.
It's been a bad enough week for Australia, but now this.
Can I take that home, please?
Sean, I hope this doesn't put your nose out of joint, but bearing in mind this is what Sean's nose used to look like, I think there's a little chance of that happening.
Oh my God.
Right. So...
It's just there, Jessica.
So let's do the draw for the matches. We have Lucy Jones here from the Rugby League World Cup as the chief adjudicator to ensure this is all fair and above board. This is the actual draw. Sean, if you'd like to make your way down and give us a hand, we have got the board coming out. So this is all going to take place in Warrington later in the year. Now, as you can see, there are 3 rounds here because there's 4 teams, A versus B, C versus D, etc, etc. All we need to work out is which teams are A, B, C and D. Jess, Rylan, Alex and Josh are all going to...
Sorry, I'm just putting on Alex's helmet for him.
Worryingly, his is on back to front.
Okay. We have 4 tackle bags over here. Each one has a different team on the bottom. No one knows what's on the bottom. I'm going to draw your names at random. You will tackle whichever bag you want to reveal the teams. Can we have the names, please, in the tiny car again? Okay. So, I'm keeping eye contact with you, Lucy. I'm not even looking. The first name out is Jess.
Go on, Jess.
Jess, come on. Would you please reveal... any bag, knock it over as hard as you want, give it a good tackle.
I'm just going to push it.
It is New Zealand. New Zealand goes wherever there's an A, please, Sean.
God, are they good?
So, first game of the tournament will be New Zealand against someone. All right, I'm going to lean. Jess, you can make your way back. I'm going to lean in here. Lucy, maintaining eye contact, maintaining eye contact.
Strangely erotic, I'm not going to lie.
Alex.
Go on,
Alex.
Alex, come on. Give it a proper hit. Wales! So the first game of the Physical Disability Rugby League World Cup will be New Zealand and Wales.
That was so much fun. I know what you like it now.
Okay. Josh, you can do the next one. Get up and give it a back.
Go.
Go. So we know it's England. Which means, Rylan, you can knock over the last one. We know what it's going to be, Brisk. It's your dream.
England versus Australia.
I wonder who it's going to be.
I wonder who it could be. It's so exciting. Go, Rylan. Wow. So, is everyone, are you happy, Lucy? Did we do
Very
it properly?
happy. Good
That
to
means round one will be England versus Australia. It's Sean and I going head to head. The top two teams at the end of all this will play in the final after the men's game between France and Samoa at the Halliwell Jones Stadium in October. Sean, may the best team win.